What's going on, folks? Kenny here again with another Fallout 4 settlement build. Now, I got a really sick one for you guys today. I tell you what, I love how this settlement turned out. My initial idea was I was going to build in that damn place. What's it called? Coastal Cottage, and that little bunker, and I wanted to build a little cave settlement. But it wasn't as big as I thought it was. So I ended up just coming to, I figured, screw it, I'll just build my own cave. And so I just used the same, literally the same exact rock, just over and over again, and different angles, so it's not like a wall of monotony. But it turned out sick. I mean, with a natural little walkway and everything, it's perfect to live in. But I just love how I built the cave and the whole thing is me, and it looks like it was already there. I put it right smack in the middle of the settlement, right in that little pit. So it dips down, which you can't even really tell. You'll see in a minute. But it dips down. It looks really awesome. It looks natural as shit. So I love how it turned out. We'll go inside in a second. It's got a little area around the back to show you. Just knock that out real quick. But over here is the. Now this isn't natural whatsoever. It's the what's it called? The generator that powers the settlement. I think I'm actually powering it somewhere else inside, and this is just totally aesthetic. And I just wanted to wire it through the cave just to make it look like in a mine shaft, you've got the wires or the lights wired all down the walls. So I kind of wanted to make it look like that. I don't think it really even does anything. It provides power to something, I'm sure, but it's not even really important. Totally aesthetic choice. Then we'll walk around the back end here. I kept that little tower there just because it looked I don't know, it made the cave look even more natural, I guess. But if you walk around this way, this was last minute as hell, a rickety little walkway. I think I built this while I was filming, getting the angles and stuff. But it leads all the way up to here, which I already had this stuff built. If I can get up this damn wall. Gee, it's like climbing an actual mountain. If I can do it. Alright, there we go. But I put these planks of wood there because you don't want anyone climbing in or anything getting in through the hole in the roof, but you don't want to plug it up so you don't smoke up the cave. So it's a little ventilation. I love the cracked piece. It looks awesome. I think that looks I don't know, something cracked it or something fell on it. But then I've got the rain tarp over here so it doesn't rain inside, but smoke can still get out. And if I can get up this damn cave again, there we go. Kind of. No? Yeah? Alright. But over here is just a lookout, and that's kind of why I built the walkway, because I had this lookout up here, and you can kind of just pop shots off at the, that's hard to say, pop shots off at the little islands over there, or right in that little factory, or that shit in the water. But there was no real way to get to it. There, the chair was already there, but it's you had to scale the mountain every single day just to sit down, which is, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Let's face it. So I built that little walkway around the back just so the way it bends with the cave as well looks really sick. So it turned out really nice. I think that was 5 minutes ago. I just built that, finished it off real quick. It looked kind of bare back there as well, so it kind of livened it up a bit. I'm just gonna go jump off of this. I think we're gonna go inside. I love how that turned out. My God, if I don't know why I had to look at it and go back and look at it so bad that I had to struggle up that wall again. But that broken board, for whatever reason, it's the little things that kind of make the most difference to me. Oh, and this, I had it curved and everything. Oh, I'm really stoked how this build turned out. Then we're gonna go inside. I need to think of how that generator security gate got there because it doesn't make any sense. But I just got some can traps on the door because there's one way in and there's one way out. So if you're in there sleeping or whatever, someone can just walk in if it wasn't for any alarm or trap or anything like that. So just kind of an alert to let you know that someone's at the door or something's going on. So this was initially, it was all just bare dirt. And I loved how it turned out because caves all slope kind of downwards. So the ground looked awesome because it was right in the hole, but it just, all the decorations and furniture looked it didn't make the place look livable at all. It just looked like someone had a bunch of stuff in a cave. So I built the floorboards on the base level and just made kind of a dip in the middle, a den. And then I just ran out of room for all the workshops, because I like to have all the workshops in my settlement. Just because, like, if it were player home, I'd wanted everything accessible to me. I like right in my vicinity. Oh, that looks so cool. It's just like, it looks so perfect. Like, I mean, I built it, so of course it fits. But yeah, so like I built that second floor, and you'll see in a bit I have a power armor stand up there, and it's kind of stupid because who wants to build power armor on a rickety second floor? But then right here it's just kind of little, just a simple weapons workbench. I didn't want anything too fancy, just because that corner, just like, I like how it looks, very simple. Over here just some trash. I just put that there because it fit. It just felt like something you'd leave laying around. And then the bathroom. I love how this bathroom turned out. It's so like DIY. I love it. It's so these rain barrels, I use them in most of my settlements just to make them more lore friendly, but they collect rainwater and it comes back, and you can collect dirty water from it. Cannot remember what mod it's from. I'll probably USO. But you know, you can use the little jugs. Oh, so the barrels just fill up with rainwater because it's right underneath the hole. But these jugs, in my little lore friendly mind, you know, fill up with water from the rain jugs, and then you throw it into that fire, heats the water up, and then Bob's your uncle. You got a nice hot bath, and then you can pump water through the little chem shower to kind of give yourself a shower, so it's perfect for you. There's even a little curtain on the side there. And then this, oh, I love how this. So a lot of people, I had one video a while ago, and people were asking how I got a painting jammed in a corner, like leaned up against it, and it's literally just all luck. Like, there's no way to do it. You just have to be standing at the right angle and facing the right thing and have the right item. Otherwise, it just won't stick. But the mirror stuck, and that looks so cool up there because it looks like it's just resting up against that shelf. And then over here is a little reading nook that I put in to all my settlements, which is funny because I can't read. So like I think I just subconsciously leave all the magazine racks empty, just because if it were mine there would be nothing there, because I couldn't read it if I tried. But then so you go over this way and you got the little kitchen, pretty simple. That shelf in the back, it's not a shelf actually, I think I jammed like a bridge into the wall, one of those old makeshift bridges. But I had a bunch of stuff like utensils and bowls and things, but it just didn't look, it looked too proper, I guess. So I just, and like you can see it really, it's like a little arm or a side table for the reading, I'm making air quotes right now, reading area. And so just kind of, it just looks like the guy just shoved some shit up there. There's like bottles and some food and just odd knickknacks, and then all the utensils are on that. So it worked out perfectly. This corner kind of sucked. Like, I mean, it looks sick, I think, but I wanted to put posters on it to make it look a little bit more lived in, but the posters look terrible on the walls, like on the rocks. And so I tried to jam a wall, like behind some of the rocks, like behind the beds, and it just didn't look right. Like it just looked too glitched. It didn't look natural at all. So I had to scrap it and decorate it as best as I could. And, so I threw up some just bottles and a little shopping basket thing, nothing too fancy. And this little key, I was so impressed with myself that I did that. But it's a key to the safe, next to the safe, out in the open as well. Then over here is this little ham radio and computer for, like, I guess, like, you know, talking to people on the mainland, perhaps the railroad, since this is during my railroad build. And then over here, this is a ammo workbench. Since he's off the mainland, he can't, you know, readily get ammo all the time, so he's gonna have to kind of make it himself. And over here is just simple armor crafting station. I always forget, I need to put, like, I never do anything with those mannequins, and I put them there with an idea in mind, and then I forget it. Let's just not pretend that gurney is just floating. Let's pretend it's on the ground, and let's pretend I'm not lazy and don't go and check my work. But over here is the chem station. Nothing too fancy. I mean, I didn't know what to, like, it's really hard to put things on the walls. The best I could think of was honestly that light, just make it look like more of a laboratory swinging light kind of thing. But these rocks kind of made it difficult to decorate the walls, I will say. So I just kind of added some just bullshit onto that shelf. Then over here is sort of just like a little lounge area, or like if he's hurt too much on his from questing or whatever, you can just kind of relax. and take a load off. Now up here kind of doesn't make any sense because I made this rickety top floor, and I had the power armor station down there, but I don't know, just I think it was underneath the rain, and so I moved it because I mean your power armor is gonna get rusty. So what's the point in putting it underneath the rain hole? So I moved it up here, but it kind of doesn't make any sense because why would you want like some of the heaviest stuff you have in your settlement or in your little player home on the top shelf of like the ricketiest floor? But whatever. Over here is just a junk crafting bench. I don't know, just because I don't have I think it's Freemaker. We just craft all the junk. But I do have this. Don't know what mod it is, but it came from a mod somewhere. But just so I could kind of make the place. And then I try to add with that bobblehead back there. I always try to add like 2 like themed like bobbleheads, I guess, with this like with all my settlements that I make. But anyway, that's it for the video. Well, the narrated portion, I guess. The non-narrated portion is coming up in a second. So thanks for watching, as always. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you, and keep more content coming as I can get it done, I guess. I don't know. I've been playing Rust lately, and I fucking love that game. So I mean, shit. If any of you guys play Rust, leave your names in the comment section below, or shoot me a message on here or Facebook or Instagram, which are linked in my about section. But yeah, shoot me a message with the names and we can play together or something like that. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment below with any questions, concerns, bitches, gripes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Take it easy.
Hold position.